probably saw this week the decision by the BCDC to decommission the Howard terminal at the Port of Oakland. Now that doesn't happen overnight. Now a recommendation goes to the city council, where I believe they're going to make a vote what to do with the property. One of the options, of course, I think it's a ballot initiative that they're going to consider for a new ballpark and some urban development, housing, etc. In that location. This is disturbing, as Oakland has traditionally been not only the largest almond export port, but one of the largest agricultural export ports in the United States and the world. This is why our work with the Port of Oakland and our partners there, we continue to support them, especially through our partnerships with Blue Diamond and others, to really work with CDFA and a number of others to try to improve the functionality at Oakland, and we have seen good numbers coming out of there. We're happy to hear that from some of you as well. So we continue to work with port leadership to find tactical and practical ways to increase functionality at the port, because we know it is a valuable asset to us. It's a valuable asset to all of us as Californians for our economy, not just in agriculture, but across the board. So we'll keep eyes on it. We're going to continue to bring you the latest information on that. We've been working with good coalitions nationwide to push on that as well. This is why it's important for us to not only engage there and leverage our strength and to be vocal, and we're going to give you outlets to be vocal on that, but also to leverage our strength elsewhere and to take control of our industry when and where we can and modernize and move forward. We have to have options. So if you have information, please reach out. We want to thank again our partners at Blue Diamond for their continued assistance, not only with the Port of Oakland, but a lot of these logistics solutions that we're putting on board. So big thank you to them as well. And after all of that, I forgot to talk about the fact that the state of California passed a budget this week. Because there's, just that. We are keeping good eyes on that. We've been watching as the session and the legislative session in Sacramento has ended. A couple of key things in there. A lot of money on water and drought. We're definitely working on that. And as you know, the budget passes and then there's a series of trailer bills. We're working through the trailer bills because that's all about the implementation of the budget. Kind of go hand in hand. So while they all scamper off and head back to their districts, we're all going to be working with their teams and going through that information to start looking at how to do the implementation here and working with governor's office and staff on that. A couple of things to note. We did see the decision on the passing of legislation regarding single-use plastics. Just so to put that in a little bit of context for you, and if you get our e-news, you'll see this article in there. That was a piece of legislation that actually staved off a very extreme ballot initiative. So the nice thing about doing it through legislation, this is where we get wonky, the nice thing about doing something like this through legislation is it gives us a bit of an opportunity to help with the implementation, to work on it in a way that works for us. Not all things come the way we want them, but at least we have influence and a voice in the process. Whereas through a ballot initiative, if you want any changes to a ballot initiative, or anything that passes through ballot initiative, you have to do an initiative to change it. So that's a little bit of understanding kind of the insider baseball of what that was about. We are working through the details. We know that this definitely affects our industry as broad and throughout the ag sector as well. So that is something we are paying attention to. So budget passed. We're working through the budget. There is some stuff in there we're excited about. We're going to be announcing those things very soon for you.